I have this ML320 up on the lift, and guess what I found? Can you believe it? We have a shift bushing in that front transmission lever that has disappeared, causing the shift lever to rattle. So this continues. This is a continuing saga of shift bushings way back from the 1960s right up into the 2000s. And guess what tool we're going to use to fix this with? This is a tool here that we're going to use to install that new shift bushing. Without this tool, let me tell you, it's a really tough job. But with this tool here, it only takes a few minutes. And along with this tool, we've developed a special clip tool which can allow you to get up in there and remove these clips. These clips can be a real bear to get on and off. But this particular tool, which comes with our shift bushing tool, will let you get in there and rotate that and spread that clip out enough so you can remove it from the shift rod. We're under the car with the tool, and we're going to put the bushing on that pin, and before we do anything else, we're going to put a light coat of synthetic grease on this bushing. This is really important. It makes that bushing pop into the hole in that transmission much easier. You can just see the lever. It's really hard to film this. Can you imagine trying to get up in there? Now you got to come up from behind with the tool, put the bushing, on that shaft and reach up over that back support and reach up in there. And you're going to get the bushing on one side of that lever, and then you're going to squeeze together to get that to pop in. You're going to have to really squeeze in some cases. But without that grease on that little bushing, it might be kind of tough to get in. This is one of the more difficult bushings to get in because it's really tight up against that drive shaft there, and you just have to kind of work and twist, and eventually you can get that bushing popped in. Could you imagine trying to do that without the tool? All right, now we're going to get that clip in. We'll get the rod centered up in the new bushing. It's even hard to see to get the rod in. Okay, look at how tight that is now. And now using that special clip tool, we're going to get up in there and get that clip lined up on the end of that rod in that little groove. Look at that. All right, we're going to put it right over the end of that rod, and then we're going to drop it in the clip and pull the tool out. Look at that. We're in. Grab a hold of that rod now. Let's see how much slop we have in this. See that? The slop is gone. I'm sure you're chuckling, but this is really hard to film with that drive shaft in the way. It makes it even more difficult to get that new bushing in. But there you have it, a new shift bushing in an ML320.